Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines in the city of Knight's Helm with your Mayor, Kuros Paladin. We're looking over the entirety of Knight's Helm at this point. And 90 episodes! 90 episodes! It's been a long way, and it's been almost a year. I believe it was November of 2018 that I started this particular city. And we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary. So, we started with just a tiny little speck way over here, long ago. Right in this area, if I remember correctly, is where we started. And it just grew and grew and grew. And it has been close to 40 game years. Because if I remember, it would actually pick up 2018 as a start year. So almost 40 game years, and it has reached 207,000 sims. So doing very well for the city. So I'm happy with it. I do like it. I really do. I am really happy with it. So looking around, I mean, I don't have any zots to worry about, so there's no real overall issues. I don't have any supply issues. I mean, yeah, this is just consistent, not enough customers. I guess it's just because I don't have enough tourists coming in. So, I mean, even though I've got, this right here, 427 tourists coming in every week, they just don't seem to want to go to my tourist areas. So that's the only things that seem to be having problems. Other than that, doing very well. So, what would I like to do this episode? So, I know I mentioned last episode I would like to start filling in this area a little bit. I would also like to see if I can get Tempest Key, I should call it, which is right underneath that park there. There it is. Maybe get a little bit of it to uppercase. I was going to say high density. I don't know. But actually, I just noticed something. I can probably get rid of these power lines. After all this time, there we go. They are not needed anymore. So, yeah, I could probably get a little bit of stuff down here in Tempest Key. I always have commercial demand. Something that I managed to finally quench in Knight's Gauntlet, but I suspect part of that is due to the fact that that's a creative mode city. So I think I'm going to leave Tempest Key as a low density area. But we're going to give them some more shops over here. Get rid of that little bit right there though. And this may or may not go away because it will have to go up and over the freeway. So just a little bit of zoning there. We still have a great need for industrial and or office. Our city is to a point where, I mean, our education is through the roof, right? 93% highly educated. So factory jobs, not exactly in demand at the moment. So if I do any industry, it would almost certainly be office as opposed to manufacturing. So I guess I could start a little bit more of an office park over here, south of, I forgot what I called this neighborhood, because its name has disappeared for whatever reason. There we go, Raimi Arcade, okay. So I could probably fill in down here some office and a little more residential. So let's go ahead and we're going to start doing that. So what do we got to work with here? We got a couple of tree-lined avenues coming down. So let's go ahead, we're going to continue those down. Kind of an arbitrary length here. And same thing here. Actually, we're going to stop short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop short right there, because then I can go up and over that with my 12 that I like to do. Let's go ahead. We're going to put in a crossroad here. Should we put a crossroad in, or should I leave this without a lot on it? I'm beginning to think I really should probably turn this into a 6-lane avenue the more I look at it, because it is going to be bringing a lot of traffic down. So we're going to do that. There we go. But the crossroads can be tree-lined avenues. We're going to put some space in there. We have a nice big park right here, so we're not going to put a lot of space. We'll put just a space of 1 all the way across. And same thing, a space of 1. And then that does kind of throw off my I wanted 12. Well, you know what? I'm still going to do this. Let me delete all that. There. We'll go up and over maybe this way or something. Alright. So we want some office. So let's go ahead. We're going to drop office in. Okay, we're going to get rid of a little rock. Sorry, rock. And let's go ahead. Put that in. Take that out. Put in some there. Put in some there. Okay. And there. We'll put in some high-density commercial, because there isn't, I mean, there's some up here, but not a lot, so I'll put that there. We're going to leave, though, we're not going to extend this road through, so it'll just come straight all the way down to right there. Let's take a look and make certain we've got, okay, we have a police station there, we have a fire station over there, there's a hospital that should be somewhere right up there. Do we have any smaller ones? We got a little one there. We're probably going to need another one nearby. But anyhow, okay, so we got our office. We got the high-rise right here. So next what I would like to do on this side, after my cat walks across my keyboard, she is our assistant mayor, or deputy mayor, perhaps. So this will be residential, just like it was over there. So I'm going to make certain I do have a school, right? I have schools over there. Okay, I have police protection is way over there. That's right, I just did this. Fire protection and... okay. So I'm going to put high density into this area. Right there. Let's make certain before I forget. Ah, yep. Forgot about that. So let's go ahead and make certain. Oh, but we want to make certain they have steam heat just in case. Here, we'll just bring it. I don't know, right there. Okay. And here we'll go ahead and come across to right about there. And we'll come across to right about here. Okay, we got that covered. Excellent. Alright. Going back into here. So we've got our high rises coming up eventually. Over here, what would I like to put? I am going to need to get a bus through here at some point, so... not quite that close to the freeway. Let's stop a little bit further away, like right there. Okay. Okay, so... I mean... nobody wants to live right next to a giant interchange like that. But I already did kind of zone this out for residential, didn't I? So I guess it's going to be residential. Okay, let's bring this down. I just want to make certain. Okay. So we got that going there. We got some office. We're bringing that a little bit under control. Could I line? Do I want to line this side of this park with offices or leave it open? I think what I'm gonna do is these will be the really high rent offices. So I'll just put like this. So that there's some... There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's not entirely a canyon. There we go. Okay. Alright, so already got a little bit of residential being built up over here. Let's go. We'll bring this over. We're also going to need to, at some point, build, or put in, I should say, bus routes. So let's see. How do I want this bus to go? I should bring down my subway line. So let's bring that down to... I probably should have did that before building all this. Although, can I sneak a subway stop in right there? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and do that. And then from here, we'll come out. There we go. Then we'll just move this stop, which is right under the Willis Tower. Come on, drag stop to move it. There we go. And then we want to put these two stops back. There. And there, okay. Good, so that gets people down here. Now I can get a bus line that kind of goes by that. I kind of regret putting it there now. I should have put it here or here, but oh well. Folks are just going to have to do a little bit of walking, so we're going to send it through. Actually, before I get there, we're going to send it through this high-density neighborhood. So I'll just go right like that. We'll come right down the other side of this park. Around the corner. We'll have a stop there, a stop here. I mean, just literally, I'll just go right around the block type thing. There we go. That one will stop there, that one will stop there. So there'll be a couple of additional stops on the other way around. Okay, autosave, there we go. To there, and complete that line. I'm actually going to move you there. Okay. That should do. Okay, and then I want right here, I'm going to put in a crosswalk. Okay. Good. All right. So we've got some residential demand. Let's go ahead and use that up. So we'll have some high rises right next to the freeway. We'll leave a little bit of space around the schools there. We got some weird stuff going on with roads here. In fact, what I could probably do if I really wanted to, just to take care of that. Let's bring that back up to surface level. There we go. So bring it out. Bring it out. And it's still doing it for whatever reason. There we go. Okay. And it still wants to do it for whatever reason. I mean, that's almost identical to what I already had, isn't it? Alright, we'll get this figured out here. Come on, there. I have a cat head again. So she is butting her head against my hand. I love my cat, I really do. There we go. And then if I just bring that straight up, actually even better if I do this. Nope, not at all. I want to go to that one. There we go. Okay, better. And now I can get rid of these little nubs at the end. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. And then, yep, right alongside the freeway. Why not? Right up to there. Okay. Good. So let that slowly fill itself in. I should probably create another district. This is going to get large enough for it. If I put something in here, this road should probably loop back around on itself if I do that. So let's try something. Too many road guidelines. Okay, now I want road guidelines, and I want this. Actually, okay, disable road guidelines for a moment, and get rid of grid and angle. Angle and road guidelines, back on. There we go. Okay. And then, why not? I'm going to have a road that just connects like that. Okay. Oops. Excuse me. And I'm just going to paint the entire thing residential. Okay. Probably, maybe I should send a bus just around that. Let's see if I can not overload what's going on here. So if I put a bus, where would it go around? I could possibly... Oh, I think I see what I can do. Okay. So if we start here, zoom in, go to right here, go to right. Nope, actually we're gonna go to right here to here. On the opposite side of that to right there. We'll come into this neighborhood because it is more residential. But the idea is, actually, no, we will not. We'll come to right here so that they can go to the subway stop, and then we'll go down this road. So I'll put a stop there, put a stop there. We'll bring them up. We'll put a stop there. We'll put a stop right there. there and come back around, and then finally kind of the reverse of that. So here, I do not want to overlap my existing bus stops, so I'll put a crosswalk in there. Right near the subway station. I already have 2 stops here, so we'll just go right to there, and then to here. What the heck, we'll just go right in there, have it stop there, and finish that one. There we go. Okay. That gets people around. Look at that, it's filled in really well. Wow, 213,000. And we've tanked our residential demand. Okay. But we still have a huge office demand and still have a huge commercial demand. So, to take care of that, we're going to have, this will be our, oh what, before I go any further, I did want right about here. There we go. Alright. Well, this is our commercial strip, so we'll have more commercial along the other side of that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to come in. Somehow I'm going to have to go over this railroad. So where's that bus stop? Right there. So I can probably come from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I go up to about... Well, hang on. Okay, let's think this through. I think I have an idea. And I'm not going to do 12 meters like I usually do. Let's try 10 and see what happens. Okay. There. So we can make it over that railroad. And we can still... Okay, there we go. Cool. We leave the bus stop alone. That's good. So this will be our Miracle Mile shopping right here. And then we'll just have office on the other side again. There we go. And then, just to give that concrete jungle appearance, if I can do it, I had it. Just want to put a walkway, here we go, right through here. And right through here. And another one right here. I don't know if any Sims will use it, but like I said, it kind of adds to that concrete jungle appearance. And I probably should have another road go over this, or under this railroad, just because there'll be a lot of pressure on that bridge. In fact, why don't I just go ahead and change that to a 6-lane bridge right now? Nobody using it yet, but they might in the future. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, you know, I've been spending a lot of time on Raimi Arcade and whatever this western part, this neighborhood to the west of it will be. Let's just take a look at the city in general. Our little canal city is doing fairly well. Craze Folly. So I'm happy with that. That turned out really well. I really do like how it turned out. We've got our little ferries going through and everything. You know what I should also... Oh, I should send a ferry in... Oh man, why didn't I think of that? Alright, hang on. So what do I got up again? Okay, I got that there, but I can probably... It's probably a really bad idea. I rarely have good ideas, though. Let me get a small ferry depot, a ferry stop. Kind of plunk it there. Now, we'll use move it. We'll use touch it. Oh. Okay, hang on. There we go. Use touch it. Touch that road so that we can upgrade it. So it is our nice little grass-lined road. There we go. And then... I don't know if these are like really tiny. So I may have to... Alright, I'm gonna have to do that. Just bring it straight out to about here. And then let's see what happens. There we go. Force that to be ground level. And then this, take it down just a little bit. In fact, we can just do that. Push it back just a little bit. Take that down so it's not quite so weird looking. There we go. And then connect this up. Disable road anarchy. Go back to this. There we go. Okay. Now I have the Boblo boat. I don't like these ferry stops though. They just seem like they're way too high up. Let me I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna take it down to like a more realistic height. Okay. And then we can take this down. I don't mind the garage being like that. That's fine. And then we can take this a little bit. That means that this has to come down a little bit more. This U-Haul truck, we're gonna have to get it a little bit of air time. There we go. Okay, so now I have the Boblo boats. And then let's just go ahead and just give this a once over with the smoothing tool. Okay, look at that U-Haul. Oh yeah, there's some air time. Okay. So now that I have that, where else could I put a ferry stop? I would like to have one more ferry stop somewhere. The problem is they want to be on that single two-lane road. So it would have to be kind of like parallel. to here, but there's no reason there. Okay, I could. We're just gonna squeeze Kuros Paladin on Boulevard over a little bit here. Actually, you know what? Instead of just using more, we're just gonna rebuild it. Okay, and I don't know again why it's a -7. There we go. So we need to bring it away from there for a little bit. And then we can just come right back in like that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, unfortunately, this means I have to redo this. And I took it all the way up to here, right? There we go. Okay. This little stretch will be tree lined. Okay. Next, I'm gonna have to get some buses down here. Actually, isn't there a bus? Yeah, ferry bus exchange right here. It's a little bigger than I intended, but... Okay, I don't know why it's so high up. Let's go ahead and take that down to... Actually, we can just do even the key itself. So let's bring... This is going to take a little while here, isn't it? Just bring this down. Bring that down. Because again, I don't want it to be... Look at that, it's just way too high up. I mean, really, I would like it... Okay, that's a little too low. Like right about there. So I don't know how well this is going to work out. Let's see. I may get some flooding and other problems here. Just use the same height tool. Okay. Actually, this wasn't that bad. And there we go. Okay. Alright. Next. Oops. We're going to use touch it on that so we can give ourselves some nice tree-lined roads. Tree-lined roads. There we go. And then somehow connect up to this. And I just realized something else that I did, but I can take care of that now. So, let's see. How does that look? It's not too bad. Let's bring that node down just a little bit, though. Just to help. And that looks good. Okay, we'll bring all these down, too. And then do a little landscaping. We'll take the smoothing terrain, smooth that out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is going to flood or not, but we'll see. And then last but not least, what I really should have done here is this should be a one-way road. There we go. So now, Last but not least, we go over to here, and I need ship route or ferry path. There we go. And then we'll just kind of sneak along. We'll give need to give the cruise ships some space. Right under the rail bridge, or right under the freeway. Oh, I'm hitting that pillar. Let's try this again. There we go. And I'm still too close to that. There we go. Those cruise ships are going to have to, and ferries are going to have to really watch out for each other. We'll bring them right past the statue of Colossalus. How's that? And then we'll sneak. Can we sneak between there? Yes, we can. So let's go ahead. We'll sneak between there. And then we'll come right underneath. Okay, I have an issue there, but we'll just go ahead. Anarchy that in. And then we'll come right past our fortress, so people can get a great view of that. And then only to find out that this bridge is too low. Well, that's alright, because here's what we'll do. We'll give you a nice scenic route around the island. And then right past the restaurant, the floating restaurant. There we go. Can I take this in just a little bit? Let's bring these down. Nope. Oh, okay, there we go. Actually, let me just rebuild that. There, that's better. Okay. Alright. Last but not least, let's go ahead and put a ferry route in. So from there to here, we'll come all the way over to Venice, and we'll hit It won't let me do this. It won't let me come in. Oh, that's why. Okay, I have to hover over the building. There we go. And then all the way back. Boom. And complete the route back over here at Boblo Island. There we go. And now let's go ahead and get some bus routes into there. Oh, it's already flooding. Okay, let's see what happens. That could just be because of the movement. Oh, and they need power out there. We'll go ahead, we'll use the underground one. So we'll drop one in right there. Okay. And does it have, it needs steam and or water. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, let's see if I can get some ferries or some buses to down there. So, click, and then this will kind of be like an express line, maybe. So to here, we'll go underneath, we'll pop up right over here at the train station, and then we'll come all the way I have to cross here, okay. So where would I go from here? That would probably not be a good spot to stop. So let's try right over here. We'll come down. I know I said this was going to be like an express, and now I'm putting stops in at a lot of spots. Okay, I gotta go. So I'm gonna have to go around. So let's go up to the cathedral, then we'll go around it. I'm just looking for roads that cross. We've got these subway stops here, so what the heck, we'll put a stop in right by the subways. And there we go, okay. That's one route. That'd be another good route. You know, I'll just leave it for right now. We'll watch it and see what happens. But yeah, I like, isn't that level a lot better? I mean, it looks better. It actually looks like you actually are going right onto the ferry. That default height is just ridiculous. I think even over here and... yeah, even over here, that's just way too high. But, oh well. So 215,000 folks. Let's take a look at our expansion over to the west of Raimi Arcade. It's doing very well. Already, this residential area has done extremely well. Look at that. It's done very well in this little area. We got a high-rise skyscraper going in right now. The Bedford residence. So, yeah. Alright, everybody. Well, I think this would be a good spot to end the episode. Let's go ahead and see if I can get a reverse shot of how we started the episode, looking out over the city this way and getting pretty much the entire city in, more or less getting it in one shot. So everybody, I hope you're having a great time with the series. I love it. If you like what you see, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you'd like to get more notifications. I do Cities, Skylines, Astroneer, and City of Heroes. So everybody, I hope to see you in the next episode of Cities, Skylines, Knight's Helm. Take care and bye.